Alright, so here we have the Robot Dinos mod. This mod appeared thanks to Mojam and was presented as such. And it's a mod that adds these types of robots, plus something super interesting. They're robots that give utility to copper and have a whole interface. They bring some bugs, like getting stuck here and stuff, but like I said, we can color them, we can customize them, we can add storage to them, they have fuel, they have everything. It's a very simple mod, but I'm going to show you how to get it. Basically, it's a mod for Neoforge, came out 5 months ago and has 12,850 users. So if we click on Files and go to Mod Loader, we just select Neoforge and there's only one version, which is 1.21.1. We'd click the 3 dots and get file. And we'll save this file in Windows plus R, App Data, go to roaming.minecraft, and in the mods folder, we'd save it here, okay? As for relations, what relations does it have? Well, none. It has no dependencies. Truth is, it's surprising. So there we have it. Alright, I'm going to show you how to craft an entire dinosaur, okay? And it can be something, well, pretty complex with several parts. First off, it has the torso, the head, the arms, the legs, and the tail. And we're also going to need an engine, either redstone or coal. I'm going to show you the crafting recipes. Robot torso is crafted like this: 2 copper blocks, 3 iron blocks, 1 ender pearl, 3 copper ingots. Here we have the head, here the arms, here the legs, and here the tail. As you can see, pretty simple. We'll place all these parts. First, we're going to put the legs on. We're going to crouch while we put them on, okay? And there we can put all the parts on. As you can see, we can already ride it. If I switch to survival, I don't think it'll work, okay? But anyway, I'd need an engine, right? Theoretically. So we'd grab one of the engines, either redstone or coal, okay? Coal's made like this and redstone's made this other way. I get it that the difference is simply that one consumes redstone, right? Well, there it is, redstone and the other coal. Let me switch to survival. We'll explain what each engine does in a bit, okay? But yeah, there it is. We're seeing it more or less, okay? And well, we can also put armor on it. There's also plating. Well, it shows engine crafting, right? The crafting of the engines like coal and redstone, like this. And then we have plating where we can make armor, whether copper, iron, gold, diamond, or netherite, which is made by taking the diamond one and a netherite ingot. So we'd grab the armor and basically crouch, put it on, and there we have our robot. So if for whatever reason we want to dye it so it doesn't show the armor color, we crouch down and apply, for example, the dye, the orange dye. Important! If I now grab the diamond plating and equip it and swap it, it changes the color, right? The texture is literally the same. Truth is, that's not cool, but hey, I get it's the creator's decision, but it's also a strategic way through dye to tell if a mob doesn't have armor or not. But as you see, there's all types, all colors, I can assure you, okay? If you want, let's grab a few more just to see how they look, okay? Let's modify this one here. And that's how it looks in blue, okay? Super cool. That's how it looks in red, super cool. That's how it looks in green, oh, in yellow, in green. Truth is, they all look brutal, gotta say. And there we have it, okay? Makes me want to craft another one. Look, there they are, okay? So yeah, that's how they work, and that's how you craft them. Well, I haven't mentioned this yet, but in the Robot Dinos mod, we can already operate a robot with just the legs. But what does each of the other parts do? So basically, we have the torso, which builds the central piece. We have the head, which lets the robot look around and unlocks attack mechanic. And to use these mechanics, we just press X, okay? There we go. Then we also have the robotic arms that let us attack with C. Plus, we can alternate between both attacks. We have the robotic tail, which is the component that lets us jump 10 blocks. And then there's the armor, right? Which, well, just provides protection. So this is important because if I grab a sheep now, let's see the damage we do, but I think it'll be pretty good. Let's see X, let's see X. Ugh, I'm not hitting it. I don't know if I'm not aiming right. Oh, because it has? Okay, I wasn't aiming. Okay, well, it eats the sheep. And what about the hands? What does it do with its hands? With the hands, you don't really know what it does, huh? It can pick up blocks thrown on the ground. Okay. And what's the point of that? Well, the point is that it stores them in the inventory, okay? Let's see if I can do it. Let's see again. So, there. It's already grabbed the items. Well, it puts them in my inventory, but I understand that it'll store them in its own. So yeah, there we have it. Those are a few of the features. All right, how does the coal engine work in Minecraft Robot Dino? Well, basically, this is one of the two types of engines. We have the coal engine and we have the redstone engine. The coal engine is crafted like this, and you can equip it right now, but it doesn't actually do anything yet, okay? The creator himself has said that it's still a work in progress, but, well, I'm going to put coal in it anyway. Maybe in the future it'll let us jump or give us a boost. I don't know. Let's check options, controls. And here we have the movement. Dino sprint is left control, huh? Left shift, jump attack. I don't know, something else for the dino. But I'm not seeing it, huh? Let's see if it works for... look, there you can see it running. See, if I press shift, it runs. I don't know if that uses up coal or what. Let's see, it doesn't look like it, does it? No. Well, right now it's a work in progress. That's a shame. I hope in the future they add something cool, okay? But honestly, I see a lot of potential in this mod. Alright, so we have the redstone engine, which right now is also a work in progress. And the way it works at the moment is that it needs redstone to function, okay? And as you can see, it accepts redstone as fuel. What does it do? Nobody knows. We don't know yet. I don't know if you need to connect all 4 nodes. I don't know. I don't think it does anything, okay? I wish it would enable super speed, you know? I'd also love it if they had wings, eh? Though honestly, I think I'm getting a bit carried away here, but well, like I said, these mechanics are still a work in progress. Maybe in the future what they'll do is make the mob actually need fuel to move, which would make sense if it's a robot. And, of course, that means if it doesn't have redstone, coal, or an engine, it simply won't move. Which means we'd have to pay a fixed cost just to get around, which might not be that great. And it would require you to add other items to reduce consumption, make it more efficient, or find fun ways to get redstone and coal more easily, since those aren't very renewable resources. I don't know. So I understand that's why they're a work in progress, and the creator said, alright, let's take it easy. Oh, wait, redstone is renewable because you can trade emeralds with clerics, and if you make a gold farm, you'll have redstone, right? But of course, doing all that just to ride dinos when you have an elytra seems a bit complicated, doesn't it? Especially for the early game, which is where I think this creature gets unlocked with copper and all that. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What do you believe this mod is going to bring us? Alright, plus the mod adds modular heads, okay? And it has, for example, the head of... It's in development, okay? And it has the normal head, which is the head module. Theoretically, we can headbutt, but let's see if it changes the look. No. Look, the head module says enables the headbutt attack. The basic one, the bite one. Let's see, if I press C, if it does a headbutt. It was with X, right? No, it's not doing the attack. Let's see if any of them work. We have the bite attack, which is the basic. Okay, not this one. This one didn't work. Explosive attack, not working either. Oh, yes, it worked. Let's see, again. What did I press? X, right? It has a pretty long cooldown, yeah. But, come on, buddy. I don't know if this needs to turn green. No, I don't know. Come on, friend. Maybe the key changes, huh? I don't know. It's bugged, huh? It's bugged. It's with a... Or maybe I'm pressing the wrong key. No, it's with the X. This thing's just more buggy. Let's see the headbutt attack. Now, I'll show you the crafting recipes, yeah? Look. There, it did it. No, there it goes. It did the bite, right? It does pretty much the same thing. Okay. And then we'd have the acid spit, and we'd have seen everything. Alright, let's mount this creature. No, it won't even let me mount. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I assume whatever it hits gets poisoned, right? Okay, so there we have it. The projectile is infinite. I mention this because we have a problem. Look, check this out. The projectile, like, slows down, right? It's like a slime ball that goes slower until it explodes. There we have it. So anyway, what are the crafting recipes? Well, here we have the basic one, the cannon one we couldn't test, the impact one. So not much, huh? Right now there are no crafting recipes. The basic head module, and there's this other one, the acid, which doesn't have crafting. Okay, let's check out the cannon. There's the cannon one. That was... Oh, let's see. Yes, it's the fireball one. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and there's nothing more to explain, okay? The controls are YSD, X, C to attack, and that's about it. I hope you liked the mod. I really enjoyed it, and I hope they keep bringing updates, since it's been 3 or 4 months without one. Hopefully they haven't abandoned the project, just given up on it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.